Are we live? We are live. Surprise live stream. Wait till people filter in. Yeah. So, here I am in Pennsylvania. Let me clean the camera off. I hope I'm live. I don't know how the internet connection is. I wonder if it's bad. Let me check it out. So yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. Tired doing a live stream because I won't be able to on Saturday night. Again, because I'll be driving. I'm out here to pick up some Amish people and take them back to Indiana. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm checking online now, see how bad it is. Let's just see how bad it is. Right here. I don't. I wonder if I'm even live. Yeah, looks like it might be frozen. Okay, let's turn this down. So how are you guys? Daniel Yoder, you can hear me? Okay, good. It's good to know. Now let's bring this back up. I'm here making cheddar broccoli soup. I got time to cook and listen. Great connection volume. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Because I'm out here at a, I don't know if it's an Airbnb. I thought it said bed and breakfast. I'm out here. I got to pick some Amish people up. They're at an RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hotels are booked there, so I wanted to see Lancaster County anyway, the people down here, the communities. So I just booked bed and breakfast, which is the first bed and breakfast I've ever stayed at. But I don't know. I ended up with the cottage. They would have been full, but somebody called and canceled. So yeah, I ended up with the garden cottage, which is just a cute little shed. Yeah, as you can see, I'll show you guys. The barn right here, and then I'm at the garden cottage. This, whatever building used to be for the farm, is also an Airbnb or whatever, bed and breakfast, and the main house is behind that. But yeah, it is definitely, it's kind of cute, nice and clean. My sisters would love it. Obviously white, latest decor. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. Bathroom. My sisters would like it. It's the latest, yeah, like I said, the latest decor, but I think it's because there's Amish or Mennonites that own it. I'm assuming Smooker is their last name, and they have, I forget the first name. I might have to put the link to the cottage in the description box. Very helpful, very cool people, and clean, very clean. Even though this is just a literal, probably used to be a garden shed. Yeah. So, cheddar broccoli soup sounds really good right now. Really good. I'd eat that even if I was on the carnivore diet. That sounds good. So, something's blinking down here. Yeah, the title, Pennsylvania Smokes Indiana. Absolutely. I don't know why. I'm mad at my ancestors for ever moving to Indiana. What kind of crackpot idea was that? It is beautiful out here. The hills, the rolling hills. I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, Indiana, like, although the houses are beautiful and the places are maintained very, very well, the out here in Pennsylvania, it's the same, but it's rolling hills. And I noticed a lot of the houses are old rock houses. Just it seems more like maybe what it used to be back in Switzerland and stuff when the Anabaptists lived in Europe. It seems like the Pennsylvania area is set up more like the houses are set up more like that. Big houses, rock houses, barns are close by. They're all close to the road. Very beautiful. yeah, it's time to move to somewhere where there's hills. Sorry for the close-ups. See if I can get out here without losing connection, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Just gorgeous farms, farmland. Yeah, jealous these Pennsylvania people. They got a nice, much nicer place to grow up in. Boring old Indiana. Nothing to do there. So anyway, um, yeah, I'm tired. I've been driving all day. I actually brought them out here. Picked them up Monday morning, brought them out here. Went home Tuesday, did a few jobs. Drove out here today. I'm taking them home, half of them home tomorrow. I drive back out here Sunday and take the rest of them in their trailer, their booth set up home Monday. Very interesting. Daniel says, I have family in northern PA, awesome country in the Allegheny Mountains. Oh, that sounds awesome. Are they Amish, Daniel? Hey, Green Hubs. Yeah, I figured it was kind of choppy. The internet speed isn't very good. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to live stream long because I'm wore out. I was also doing some errands for Amish Rescue Mission while I was on the road, dropping off some informational packets. So yeah, it's exhausting, you know, but very beautiful area. I went into Big Valley, PA. Very interesting. I want to go back. Man, I could just cruise these Amish road, these Amish countryside, just day after day, just every back road there is, just cruise around, going from community to community. But coming into Big Valley, I stopped and before I was off the hill and just I got some video of some of the valley. But it's beautiful. They have Big Valley is the one with 4 different buggy colors. They have, I think, black ones, brown ones, which are, I think, the Nebraska Amish, bright yellow ones, and white ones. I saw black, yellow, and white. I didn't see the brown today. But, yeah, very, yeah, Dave Brooks, I could definitely use some rest. you know, so this whole week has been a disaster. Not disaster. It's been very productive, but in a way. So like I was saying, I came out here Monday morning. Everything was good. I came out here Monday morning, dropped him off, went home, and I spent all day going home. I tried to come down here to Intercourse and uh, Burdenhand, Pennsylvania, and I was just going to drive around a bit before I go home, but it was foggy. I couldn't really see a whole lot, so I just headed home. But then on the way home, I stopped in Ohio at the Burkholz community. That was an experience. The Burkholz community is where Sam Mullet lives. And for those of you who don't know who Sam Mullet is um, he he's a bishop, but he really brainwashes his congregation. So there's Amish bishops. There's the ones who are good, humble men. They humbly do their job. They don't abuse their power. Then there's bishops who probably abuse their power, and well, I know there are ones who do that, manipulate and all that stuff, and abuse and are corrupt. But then Sam Mullet is on a whole nother level. He was in the news some years ago for shaving other Amish men's beards. So he thought other Amish men weren't living the way they were supposed to. He got his group of men to go down there and shave their beards during the night. They snuck in there, held them down, shaved their beards off. And Sam is now, he sat in jail for a while, prison. He's now at home on house arrest, I think. But I need to do some videos on him. I need to read the books again and do some videos. Because he's straight up demonic. The best way I can describe Sam Mullet is compare him to the Mormon Church of the Latter-day Saints. But then you have the FLDS, the Fundamental Latter-day Saints. They lived in Colorado City under Warren Jeffs. And the everyday Mormons now, the normal Mormons, just going to call them Mormons. I know they don't like it, but they don't marry more than one wife. The polygamy's out of their past and all that stuff. But the FLDS still do. They hold to old school Mormonism. They still wear dresses. They're very, very strict. They marry these young girls to older men. Any of the boys that get caught touching a girl or holding hands with a girl or sometimes even talking with a girl get kicked out of the community. You know, they got to get rid of some boys that don't have enough girls to marry them to, because they're marrying them to the men that are already married. Warren Jeffs is a very creepy dude. He was doing things with 14-year-olds and all that stuff. He's sitting in prison too now, still running his group somewhat out of prison. People still believe he's the prophet. He's just being persecuted. Well, Sam Mullet, that's Sam Mullet. He's that group believes in him, and he's got them so brainwashed. Like he's got them locked up in barns. He's got them. He sleeps with the newlyweds, like even his own son's wives. Right after they get married or something, he sleeps with them to sanctify them. I don't know what it is, but just wild stuff. Somebody was just telling me the story of one of his sons or son-in-laws. I'm not sons, probably. Sam said he needs his wife for the night. They just got married or something. But anyway, this son decided he's going to sneak over at night and see what's going on. So he sneaks over, looks into the basement window, and there is Sam Mullet butchering chickens with a bunch of women butt naked. All of them, everybody was butt naked, butchering chickens. It's very weird. Very weird. So yeah, I drove through that community. Amish Rescue Mission has a huge sign out there right across from the schoolhouse. I got a video of that if I have permission to share it. Sam can't take it down, so they build a tall fence between the schoolhouse and the sign so that the kids can't see it, but they can see it. They'll get the whole number. But yeah, I encountered a group of 10, 12 girls, and I tried to talk to them. I tried to say, hey, look, I'm from Amish Rescue Mission, and we can help. Like, I even spoke Pennsylvania Dutch to them. We don't need help. We don't need help. Like, Schafty weg. Get away from here, basically, is what they were saying. So they're fully taken up by this cult leader. He's definitely not your normal Amish man. There's a few crazy ones. And then there's just some that are no good and wrapped up in abuse. And then there's good ones. Anyway, he looked like he could use a good rep. Are you close to Honeybrook? Get some at your yard sale this weekend. If you're close to Honeybrook, get some at our yard sale this weekend. You have to explain more. Paroculus? Yeah. Yes, they would be Amish. Need to go to Western New York and Northern PA in fall. Oh, Daniel, I think I've been in your community. Are they more modern? I think I drove my aunt and uncle up there a long time ago. Wait, no. You said Allegheny. Allegheny? Is that Western New York? No, yeah. White top buggy in Western Pennsylvania, different breed of people. Yeah, I bet they are. There's some look clean, some look a little shady. Driving through Big Valley. I'm in Rochester, New York. There's a wonderful Amish community in Penn. In about 2 hours from here. Interesting. Heard about him. Our Lynn Steinberg. Yeah, there's books about him. His daughter wrote a book. I haven't read that. I need to read that. And I'll share that as soon as I do. It's just, he's a crazy dude. The Warren. Oh, you heard about the Warren Jeffs guy. Yeah. That's, watch the documentaries. He's just, the way he talks is just sickening. Makes me want to shoot him. Oh yeah, this week. I was talking about this week. So yeah, I was all day driving home because I was stopping in, drove around this community, then went over to that community, stopped in at, dropped off some packets. I got home at like 3:30 in the morning. I did stop for 2 hours of sleep, but then I got up, and a guy had hired me to dig a hole for him. He wanted to seal his foundation, his basement wall. So he wanted me to dig a hole. It was a nightmare. So originally he said, okay, about 4 feet down. So I dug and I dug and I dug and I kind of figured, I knew that the basement's bottom of the basement wall is more than 4 feet. So it ended up being 6 feet. So I dug a hole, what, 5, 6 feet wide, 6 feet deep, and 3 or 4 feet wide this way. And I told him, like, all right, man, you said there's a crack down here you want to seal, but I didn't see one. So so he's like, well, it should be there. There's water gushing in. I'm like, well, I don't know. I didn't see a crack. I'll seal it and fill it back in. He's like, well, do you want to go down to the basement and look at it yourself? I'm like, sure. So we did, and he was off. The location of the hole, he told me he was off by quite a bit. So yeah, I had to come back the next day and dig another hole. And dig the hole again. I had some other jobs lined up. So anyway, it's supposed to be an easy 2 days at home before I head back out here, but it ended up not being. I was swamped and didn't have enough time and just irritated and frustrated. But so it goes. So it goes. Yeah. Well, there is this thing called Harmony Day up here, just a main road covered in yard sales. Get some deals. So you are okay. Hang on, where are you at? I don't even know where you're at. In Honeybrook, right? Okay, yeah. So Honeybrook, Pennsylvania. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, it won't happen tonight. I'm taking a shower and going to bed. I will be in the area tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what time they want to leave for home, so I'm at their mercy. But yeah. Hey, David Martinez, how are you? You got the washing machine. Thank you for being a member. Shout out to you, David. Appreciate that. Supports me, the channel. My cousin husband came from Burt Hole, Ohio. I knew of Sam all along before he becomes famous. No kidding, Daniel. It's bad. Is there more than one church down there, or is it just his? I mean, he picked a nice area. There's nothing. Everything's hilly. There's no flat areas for horses. So yeah, I'll have to look up Honeybrook. But what do you got on your garage sale, or what do you got on your? Hang on, what were you saying here? There's this thing called Harmony Day up here, just a main road covered in yard sales. Get some deals. Oh, gotcha. Are you sure there's deals? Usually when there's Amish around, there's no deals. At least not in Indiana. They'll go buy, sometimes in auctions, they'll pay more for a used item than it would cost to buy it new. Hey Karen, how are you? Good to see you here. Oh yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably cut it off here soon and go to bed. I might be keeping up awake, disturbing the neighbors. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in. It's been an adventurous week. Beautiful week. Beautiful time to cruise around Pennsylvania, that's for sure. I'd like to come back out here and visit. What I'd like to do is just be able to full-time volunteer for Amish Rescue Mission, but that's not paying the bills. YouTube isn't paying the bills, so so I got to spend time making money. So, yeah, man, these auction centers turn in to get gross quick, big money and old stuff. Yeah, it's insane. It seems like there's a lot of money here. That Indiana to Ohio, the Amish, although I don't agree with their doctrine necessarily, it doesn't matter if you're a believer or not. I don't think if you follow God's morals, the 10 Commandments or whatever, the 10 Commandments basically, the morality of God, then there's a blessing in that. So when you have the more people you have in a community following God's law, the more prosperous, the more clean, the more safe that community is going to be. Hands down. There's just something to it. That's so obvious. I mean, you guys all know that. So for you atheists, it's go to the heavily Christian communities. That's where life is better, safer, easier. Something to look into, because when you reject Christ, when the more people you have in your community that are rejecting Christ, the worse it's going to get, because they're going to be living for themselves, stealing, lying, manipulating, all that. But it's just the truth. It's just the truth. So I wish you guys could see the views I'm seeing. Of course, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Paroculus. Yeah. You're lucky, man. You get to see this every day. It's beautiful. So I don't even know where I'm. Oh yeah, there we go. Keep looking at the chat. Camera's over here. That's the big van behind me. It's got some sun shining off of it. But yeah, so the connections. So you are a driver. Anyway, I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna go take a big long nap till tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll jog some of these roads. That sounds interesting. Hopefully the traffic's not too bad if I can get up early enough. Because normally I go jogging with my brother. He better not slack and go jogging, because I'm planning on it tomorrow morning. But yeah. We'll see you guys next time. I'll be driving tomorrow night too, so I won't be going live tomorrow night. I'll have to wait to go live again until next Saturday, unless I do it sooner just for the kicks of it. I did get some video of Big Valley, that stuff, so I'll be uploading that sometime soon. The Manning Up or Being a Man series is still in the works. I just haven't had time. I have a video in the oven. I'm working on editing it. I just haven't had time to sit down and do it. Just haven't had time. So, but I need to continue doing that as far as running. I hope it's safe. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be more sharp. More. Yeah, I'm just tired. You guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Crush it. Remember, do good. And we'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Signing off now. I'm CJ. This is the Amish Potato. Now it takes me a long time to stop the recording. Nope. Stop live. Stop streaming.